I'm here to ask trivia questions and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of gum. Hey gang, this is episode 123 of the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast. I'm your host, Brian Rollins. This week we're heading back to the 1990s to revisit those epic video games from the decade. We did the 1980s some time ago, and I figured it's time we did a little more video game trivia. Each game of Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy is broken up into 3 rounds of 10 questions each. Each round is a little harder than the one before. It's a pretty simple setup. That covers the tutorial, so let's dive into the main game, shall we? The Dorky Round. Number 1. Currently on its 6th iteration, what turn-based strategy game from Sid Meier debuted in 1991? Civilization. Number 2. What 1993 first-person shooter has been released 11 times, including a 2009 release on iOS? Doom. Number 3. GoldenEye 007 was initially released for what game console? The Nintendo 64. Number 4. What 1992 fighting game has spawned over a dozen games and 3 movies? Mortal Kombat. Number 5. What 1996 horror game is known as Biohazard in Japan? Resident Evil. Number 6. What 1998 game pit humans against the Protoss and the Zerg? StarCraft. Number 7. Nintendo threw 12 of their popular characters together into what 1999 fighting game? Super Smash Bros. Number 8. Before becoming one of the most popular online RPGs, what franchise was created by Blizzard in 1994? Warcraft. Number 9. The Legend of Zelda transitioned to 3D with what game? Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Number 10. Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim are all sequels to what 1994 game? The Elder Scrolls. The Geeky Round. Number 1. What Dungeons & Dragons video game from BioWare launched a trilogy in 1998? Baldur's Gate. The 3rd game in the series is currently in production. Number 2. What 1997 action RPG from Blizzard took the player to literal hell? Diablo. Number 3, what video game franchise began as a platform game in 1991 and 1993, then moved to first-person shooter in 1996? Duke Nukem. Number 4, what amusement park construction and management simulator debuted in 1999? Roller Coaster Tycoon. Number 5, 1991's Sonic the Hedgehog was initially released for what console? Sega Genesis. Number 6, Kyle Katarn was first introduced into the Star Wars universe with what game? Star Wars Dark Forces. Number 7, Looking Glass Studios created what first-person sneaker in 1998? Thief: The Dark Project. Number 8, what Nazi-killing first-person shooter released in 1992 is actually the third game in the series? Wolfenstein 3D. Prior to this game, it was a 2D action-adventure game. Number 9. What game lets you play as either a member of the Global Defense Initiative or the Brotherhood of Nod? Command and Conquer. Number 10. The Kilrathi were the primary antagonists of what 1990 space simulator? Wing Commander. The Nerdy Round. Number 1. While not the first real-time strategy game, what 1992 Westwood game created the basic format that would become common in the genre? Dune 2: The Battle for Arrakis. Number 2. LucasArts created what 1998 adventure game based on the Land of the Dead? Grim Fandango. Number 3. What 1998 first-person shooter featured expansions titled Opposing Force, Blue Shift, and Decay? Half-Life. Number 4. What 1993 adventure game was the brainchild of brothers Rand and Robin Miller? Myst. Number 5. Who composed the music for the 1996 game Quake? That would be recent Academy Award winner Trent Reznor. Number 6. What online RPG ran on AOL from 1991 to 1997? Dungeons & Dragons: Neverwinter Nights. Number 7. In the original Super Mario Kart, How many tracks were there? 20. Number 8. Lara Croft first appeared in Tomb Raider in what year? 1996. Number 9. Working titles for what 1997 game included Strogg and Lock and Load? Quake 2. Number 10. What 1997 real-time strategy game got a spiritual successor with Supreme Commander in 2007? Total Annihilation. And game over, folks. It's been a long time since we've done a pure video game episode, so I hope you enjoyed that. We'll be back again next week for more trivia. Here's your clue. What superheroes film kicked off what we now know as the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Oh yeah, this has been a long time coming, and it's one of my personal favorite characters. I'll see you back here next Wednesday. This has been episode 123 of the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast. The music has been by Jason Shaw at Audionautics.com. I'm your host, Brian Rollins. Thanks for listening.